Hello subscribers, this is yours truly JBlue68 coming to you with my next comic book haul video, today being February the 14th. This is my second comic book haul video for the month of February. This will be another short haul. This is actually going to be comic book short haul part 1. We'll have a part 2 probably on Friday. This is actually taking place on what is called Valentine's Day. Today being February the 14th. I have no Valentine love, but I am in love with comic books, as I hope that you are too. And I'm sharing my love of comic books with you in this short haul. And this also being Black History Month, we're going to basically highlight some black characters in this short haul. And first up being, of course, the Black Panther. This is the Ultimate Black Panther from Marvel Comics. Issue number 1, which has been getting a lot of popularity, and positivity in the comic book network, in the comic book world. And we're going to take a look at this book. It's written by Bryan with artwork by Bryan Hill. I'm getting the names mixed up. Here is Marvel Previews, which has the character on it, and the writers Bryan Hill and Stefano Caselli. This is Night Falls on Wakanda, issue number 1. And one thing I will say about these books, the books that have come out for this month, either the covers or the artwork or the interiors are absolutely phenomenal. We're going to take a look at the interior artwork of this particular book. If I might. Okay, let's see what's going on here. And the story is good too. It's just a great thing where you can get a combination of both a good story and great artwork. Okay. All right. Opening scenes here, and just take a look at the panels there. The colors and everything, the colors, the lettering, as well as the pencilers and the ink work for this book are just, again, phenomenal. But one thing I'll say too is that with the Black Panther books, for the last years that I've collected them, they've never really been amiss in terms of the artwork. The artwork has just been fantastic. Some of the stories have been kind of like, hit or miss, but in this case it's definitely a hit. And then this individual page right here, very, very nice. King T'Challa looking out of his palace window at the city of Wakanda, and this bright light shining on the horizon. Just really very nicely done. And then here are the writers of the story here, and all the contributors to the story. And I just love the designs too of the outfits that they're wearing, the clothes and everything. Beautiful, beautiful. And here's T'Chaka having a conversation with his father. T'Challa having a conversation with his father, King T'Chaka. There's a page I really want to show you guys too, that I think is really nicely done. It's like a spread out page. Spread page rather. Let's see, we're almost there. Right here. And you have the armies of Wakanda getting ready to go into battle. I'm sorry about that glare too. Let's see if we can get some of that out of there. Okay. I think that's the best we can do, but that's really nice. Love that. Okay, so we're going to move on. So that's Black Panther, Ultimate Black Panther, issue number 1. And as you notice, I've really not discussed the synopsis of the story. I'm going to leave that as a surprise. I literally just got through reading this book before I filmed the video, and it is a good story. Next up, we have DC's DC Power 2024, which is basically a dedication. It's a compilation dedication to black characters. They do this every year. Marvel does too. They have a book out called Marvel Voices, but I forgot to pick that up when I was at my comic book shop, at the comic book shop this past weekend. I think this kind of a pricey book. It's in the range of somewhere like $10.99. It's a thick book. And I love thickness. Okay. Here's the spine. Here's the back of the book. That's beautiful. I love that. Has the African colors on it. Okay. All right, very, very nice. So, yep, we'll just take a quick, here's a bio and synopsis of the contributors, a forward rather. Okay. Some of the artwork there. Taking a look at more black characters, and I believe this is not just DC. It's not just DC characters. I think that's Val Zod right there. Also, some Milestone characters too. Of course, you know Milestone was a black-owned comic book company, or maybe some of you don't know that. You know, and they're now collaborating with DC, which I think is very cool. Next up, we have DC Connect, which basically premieres all the DC comic books coming out for the next few months. And this looks like this is going to be an interesting story. This is a House of Brainiac. The Man of Steel and the main man, Lobo, defend Metropolis from Brainiac's Lobo army. And here's Lobo right there. So, okay, can't wait for that. Next up, we have Kneel Before Zod. Kneel before Zod. I just think of that phrase that Terrence Stamp used in the 1979 Superman movie, Superman 2 with Christopher Reeve. So this is book number 2 of that story, Kneel Before Zod. And then next up we have a really cool cover from this is a foil cover from DC Comics. It's a $5.99 book. It's a little bit pricey, but definitely very well worth it. And you can see that foil right there. Isn't that cool? And then the inside, the interiors have art that's very retro to the, I think, the Silver Age of DC Comics, Detective Comics. Okay. That old style paper quality. All right. So that's that. And then next up we have another Marvel comic. This is Avengers Twilight. I've heard a lot about this story. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. Written by Chip Zdarsky with Daniel Acuna on the artwork. Okay. And then again, continuation of the recognition of Black History Month. We have Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer. This is written by David Crownson with Courtney Ellis and Sharonda J. Brown contributing. And this is issue number 5 on Whatnot Comics, right? No, I'm sorry, excuse me, Massive Comics. Excuse me. All right, from Massive Comics. And of course, Harriet Tubman, as you know, was a real person. The story is fictional. It's basically Harriet Tubman going on plantations, hunting down demons and vampires. Very, very cool there. Okay, so that's it for this mini haul. We're going to do a part 2. I'll probably have it out either between tomorrow and Friday. So I hope that you've enjoyed this haul. Thank you for joining me. Peace, love, and hair grease.